So today's session is how to prepare the business plan and give wings to our ideas. When I talk about the business plan, the objective which we have it for this 1 hour, the major objective of this session is to build up the wings to the ideas which our students has. I'm so sure the students are also listening to me. Building up the confidence to design your idea, students. Kalinga, Incubation and Innovation Cells believes on you. We believe on our students, and that's the reason this center is working hard to take out the ideas from you all. We have coming up, we have planned a business plan competition, which has been coming up on 15th of May is the last days to register in that. So it is all about, I want to build upon a little confidence so as you can design your ideas. And other thing is to give you an awareness of the business plan and request the heads as well as the teacher to encourage their students from the department so as we have new innovative ideas. Believe on self. I just wanted to start this session with a very small story. I'll take exactly 3 minutes to explain about this gentleman. He is Sharad Babu. He is known as the king of Idli. Idli king, we call him. There are many stories of enterprise, but this story is very near to my heart. It's near to my heart because he was our student. Sharad Babu was born in Chennai in a very slum area with two younger brothers and two elder sisters. His mother knew that. I think I'm fine with the language, or you want Hindi to be mixed in that? I personally feel we have lots of.
It's fine.
Thank you so much. So he was born with two brothers and two elder sisters. His mother knew that with 5 kids, it's not easy to bear the kids' expense. So she was working. She was just a maid who was working in the midday meals in a school. She used to go there and cook the mid meal meals for the kids. But she knew that it is a very expensive day to day, the expenses are going to increase. So what she started doing was she started making up the extra idlis at the morning. Idlis is something like the South Indians prefer as their breakfast, right? So idlis she used to make it at the morning, and she used to give it to all her kids, and she used to pack it in a packet, and she used to say that go to the signal, and when the car stops there, sell the idlis and come back. The more the idli of that day will be sold by any of the kid, the extra packet of the idli will be given to that child for eating. That used to be the incentive of them. Every day, 5 kids, they used to run there, they used to sell the idlis, they used to come back. Mother used to go to the school to cook. Evening, she used to come back and she used to teach in adult education program. And there, after that, she used to give dosas from that particular batter to the elderly people who used to come there. Sharad Babu was looking at his mother that every time she had that entrepreneur skills, that any opportunity she was not missing to earn money. Though they were small money, but she always has an idea to work with her limited resources. Now, Sharath was a good student among the 5 brother and sister. When he came to 10th, he said he started asking the people that what should I do? Somebody told him that there is one institute called BITS Pilani, and BITS Pilani used to give 100% scholarship to the state topper. Somebody told him that if you top the state, your scholarship will be given by uh, BITS Pilani. He said he had no idea about BITS Pilani. But because he wanted a place which is best as well as where he cannot where all the fees can be waived off, he was looking to that particular place. He said, I cleared my examination, I topped the state, and I landed at BITS Pilani. When he landed at BITS Pilani, he realized that this is a different world altogether. He started studying there only with one intention, that he has to get well placed. But in his third year, there is one mega event which happens there every year, that is called Oasis. So in that Oasis, he was heading one of an event and he performed very well. He said, one of our professors said that you have a wonderful managerial skills. You should do your MBA. He said that particular time something hit in him, that he has a managerial skills. He can do very well, maybe in management also. But at that particular time, because of their conditions at home, he had to pick up a job. He picked up a job in a software company where he served for 3 years, and he made it sure that he overcome all the loans. After that, he knew that he is missing something in his life. Again, while talking to his friend, somebody said, if you want to do management, why not the best of the place in the management? So he wanted to crack only IIMs. He cracked IIM Ahmedabad and he started studying there. He says, I enjoyed. I enjoyed studying at BITS, then I enjoyed studying at IIMs. Now in IIMs, like we are offering you one of the business plan competition over there also, the business plan competitions were there, maybe in a larger scale. But yes, the competition is a competition. Over there also, there was a competition where he came out with an idea and he won that particular competition. You know, student, what was his idea was? He felt that when he was at BITS Pilani, and many students used to go to abroad immediately after BITS Pilani, or being a software engineer, 90% he felt that the students were being trying to go to abroad. He felt when they go to abroad, only one thing which they started missing was the garam idli, you know, the hot idli, because over there at US you'll find everything is being taken up in a frozen, you know, cold sandwich, cold chicken, cold vegetable, everything is cold there. So he says anything which was being missing was the hot idlis. So his business plan, which he proposed in the business competition at IIMS, was he proposed that he want to make a ready batter, ready to use, for making up the idli and making up the thokla. He says that particular uh, idea won the prize there. When it won the prize, he realized that he's not meant for a job. He has more ideas, he has more managerial skills. Why not he start his own business? But believe me, students, he had no dare to ask his parents, especially the mother. He never had a father, so he had no dare. Finally, he had to pick up a call and he has to say to the mother that I'm not sitting for the placements, because mother was waiting for his placements. He says, Amma, I'm not sitting for the placement. And Amma said, why? Why you will not sit in the placement? Did you fail? He says, no. She says, then why? He said, I cannot sit because I want to do something of my own. Mother said, we don't have money. And what you'll do? What is your plan? He says, my plan is ready, Amma. It is only that I want to take permission from you. Mother was very, very shocked. She says, what is your plan, son? Tell me your plan. He says, I want to sell idlis. The mother was in a shock. She says, मैं इतने सालों से इडली बेच रही हूँ. I'm selling the idlis from so long years. Why did you have to study at BITS Pilani, and then why you have to study at IIM's Ahmedabad, and at the end of the day you say that you have to sell the idlis? He said, this is what the difference I want to make it. That being not educated, if you were an enterprise and you have succeeded taking care of us, then being an educated man with the best of the places, why can't I be an enterprise? Student, this story has shaken me inside because he was my student. They were like, he was definitely senior, he was an alumni, but he told the story to us. And that day I felt, yes, every child should be given an opportunity to spread their wings. That is very, very important. So in 2006, he started his business. I met him at that particular time. It was 2006. He started supplying snacks to the corporate sector, banks, software firms, as well as the institution catering he started doing. He is still doing the catering at BITS Pilani Goa campus, BITS Pilani Hyderabad, and SMR Chennai. So this is the story of a little boy. And this is a passion of that particular story. So this is what I want to put across to you all, that being an enterprise is a passion. Just check it out if you have. So, ideas you should have which can lead you with the sleepless night. I don't believe on 9 to 5 jobs. I never say there can be a 9 to 5 jobs. Job has to be like your dream. It should be like, oh, wow, aha effect if you cannot create at your workplace or at your business, then I don't think we can make any difference. So ideas you should have which can lead to the sleepless nights. Uh, if you have pen and pencil students, I really want to have this 2 minutes pitch game with you all. Um, I'm very serious. If you can just jot it down, you will really enjoy. Usually we have 2 minutes, Maggie. Similarly, I want to tell you that making up the business plan is not the rocket science. This is something which you can do it. So let's do it like just 2 minutes of your life. I want to take it. Just check it out if you can do it. Very important is you should check it out who is your target, for whom you are making the product. There is a word called target customer. Now, this is very, very important. Who's my target customer? Who is going to use that? There is a difference between customer and consumer. Customer is a person who buy the product. Consumer is the person who consumes the product. Like, say, for example, I take a chocolate and I give it to my son. I'm a customer and my son is a consumer. I take a chocolate and eat myself. I'm a consumer. So very important is for whom you are making the product. Second, very important question, you should write it down. If you have an idea, for whom? Second one is why that particular person is going to buy. Who? That is, what is the, what can be the dissatisfaction? Why a person should shift from one product to other product? Why a person should buy yours? There has to be some problem with the first one. Like, say, for example, I have one chaiwala in my canteen, right? Now, if second chaiwala is going to come there, he should understand first what is the problem with the first chaiwala, why a person from the first chaiwala will come to me. you know so similarly, you also have to think like that. Then you have to talk about your product. What is my product? What will be my product category? Then how it is going to benefit to my customer, and how it can be unliked. That is, it should not have any other solutions, or my solution should be the best. And then you should talk about our product, that how it gives the solution to the customer so as they are more satisfied. So this is like 2 minutes business pitch game, which you can do it by yourself. If you start thinking like this, you can definitely come out with a small business plan. Student, this time we are just encouraging you to come out with any business plan which is coming into your mind. Please remember, customer do not buy the product. Customer always buys the solution to your problem. So that is very important to you. You always have to check it out. Who are the people to whom you are belonging to, like which generation you belong to, who is the customer, which generation they belong to. Then check it out, what is their biggest problem, which is the hardest part of their day. Just check it out. You know, when the tea man comes, just check it out in the institute, in the colleges, in the office. When the tea man comes, tea man usually comes when the people come to the office around at 11 o'clock. Then they come at around 3:34ish. It is post lunch. That is the hardest time, where either at the morning they are into doing so many work, so they need a cup of tea, or maybe at the evening when they're winding up the things. So you need to check it out, which is the hardest part of their day. Then, very important, you always have to work on the customer's emotions. That is what he's afraid of, what is the thing which frustrates him the most, what is the thing which gives him wow effect or aha effect. You should always check it out, that what your segment would love, because every product which a customer is going to buy, it should be a value to his money. My idea, my customer, why he will buy from me, and what will delight him, that is going to give the answer. We always say, love your customer, don't love your product. So, giving wings to your idea, you should be very clear with what is the purpose of your business plan, what is the problem you're trying to solve, what are your objectives, what are the strategy action plan. So these four questions, with the small exercise which I have showed you in the last uh, slide, if you're able to do that, I'm so sure you will be able to come out with a wonderful business plan. Now, very important is 15th of May, which is the last date where you have to put upon your idea. So over here, why we are having this particular competition for you students, it is to build up on your ideas. We are requesting all the teachers to be your mentors, so as one day when you come back as an alumni, you will always remember, hey teacher, you helped me out. See today what I'm doing in my life. Enhancing the skills to produce the business plans. And therefore, you students, anytime you can give me a call, enhance your skills to produce a business plan. That is very important. Then tailwind the entrepreneur skills. When we say the tailwind is something, give a push for your entrepreneur skills. Check it out. You have it or you don't have it. Like I always feel as an academician, I took upon this passion of academics just because I find this gives me a satisfaction of being an enterprise. I always owe my duties. I always owe my place. I always owe my students. So that is something an entrepreneur satisfaction which I always get. And very interesting, very, very super interesting is the winning prizes. You have super exciting prizes for your business plans. And the best part is it has been recognized internationally. We have partners from Singapore and UK. So just imagine it will add upon in your CV that you have won a prize in the business competition which was evaluated internationally. So check it out, student. 15th May is a very, very important day. Very simple procedure. This is this is the creative which is being floated by the faculty members to you people. Over here, very simple things. By 15th of May, you have to submit your application. There will be the judgment, which will be done by our partnering. That is, it will be done by UKP Property Holding at UK and Spran International Limited, Singapore. Then the results will be declared and you will be winning exciting money. If you win, it will be like, wow. If you don't win, Remember, you will learn more. So executive summary guidelines, which has been there when you have to fill is, you have to be very sure about your company summary. Before you start putting up, these are the few things which you should know that what is your company summary? That is what is your organization idea, how you are going to describe about your company, what is your mission and vision. I'm so sure everybody's mute. I have a habit of asking, what is a mission and vision is? Vision is a reason for your existence. Why I'm existing, that is my vision. Mission is something I'm looking forward after 10 years, right? So we say the top management, they should always look upon the vision and mission. What I'm looking after, why did I brought this particular business? What is my vision? Never say I have a vision of earning money. No, no, no. It never works like that. What is your vision? Right? So vision as well as mission, that what I want to do after 10 years. How do I take my university after 5 years? Then your future plans. So this comprise of your company summary, which you should be very clear. Then the next one is your business product or the services. That is, we say nap away the pillow. That is, you should know everything about the product description, costing, pricing. You should know everything about your product and the substitute of that product. That means your competitor, right? You should be able to do the market analysis. Now, this is very interesting. You should be able to know about your market. You should know about your sales plan. You should know about what kind of a client character you have. You know, what kind of a people they are, service class, business class, youth, old people, mid-age people. You know, you should be very clear about the characteristics of your client, competition, position at market and marketing strategy, and the sales projection. That's how you're projecting your skills. Then competitive advantage. When we talk about competitive advantage, you should always do the competitor analysis. In management, we call it as Portler's five force. In that, what we do is there are five forces which we say. One force is you should always check out the threat of new entry. If I'm in a business for a old time, I always have to check it out. Who are the new entry? Can the new entry be a threat to me? Like if I have opened up a restaurant, a new restaurant has been coming, is he or she is going to be a threat to me? Competitor rivalry. Do the competitor feel I'm a rivalry to them? You always have to check it out. Number of competition, quality difference, customer loyalty. This is very important, that how your customer are loyal to you. Now, customer loyalty is internal as well as external. Internal are the people who are working with you. External are the people who comes for your product. Then buyer's power. That means, is your buyer is more powerful? Is he has a bargaining power? The buyer's power will be when you will have more competition. The buyer's power will be less when you will have no competition. Then threat of substitution. Threat of substitution is always there, students. It's always there, right from our siblings, you know. It is always there. When you are a child also, you will always find mummy usko zyada pyar karti hai. When you have been working, you will always have a threat from your boss or from your junior or from your peers, or maybe uh, threat will be always there for a substitution. Always remember, that's a universal law. Then supplier power. That means how powerful your supplier is. So these are the five forces which we say in a business we have to work on it. That is called Portler's five force. You can write it down and you can check it out. Then risk and opportunity, and we do the SWOT analysis. Previously, we used to call it as strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threats, but nowadays we call it as strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and challenges, because we personally feel that it's no more the threat, but it is always uh, um, it is always uh, The threats are not there. It is always the challenges which comes. Then you always have to check with the management team, that is company structure, human resource, management, work profile, work responsibility, and reasonability. Now, this is also very important. This is what I've told you. Your management team is very, very important. We always say, manage your own people, rest, they will manage the world. There should be never a internal rivalry among the people, because you have to compete to the outer world, not among yourself. So management team is very, very important. Then operations, that is where the location will be, how you're going to produce this, how your technology capacity will be there, how you will be ordering and distributing, how you will be fulfilling your capital requirement, how you will be working on work capital requirement and the alternatives. So these are the things which you have to do when you are doing your operations as well as the capital requirement. The last but very, very important is your financial analysis. That is return to investment. Now, this is very important. Students, everywhere you will hear one word, return to investment. you know Value to my money. When I'm investing you this much money, when I'm going to get back that, right? So that is very important. Financial forecasting for investment requirement, funding option, income statement, cash flow, production forecast. These are the things which you have to talk when you talk about your financial analysis. So this is the last one, but this is the very important thing, because at the end of the day, everybody is going to ask you that what is your financial feasibility of the project. I say that I should have a helicopter to reach to Kalinga University. I don't like driving anymore. My husband is going to ask me, is that financially viable? You know, so this is what important is, that whatever your plans are, it has to be financially viable. So jokes apart, I'm not going to have my helicopter. I want to just give the wings to your ideas. So students, please believe on self. I don't know how many Sharad Babus I'll get it in my life, but believe me, I have got many students. And that has given me the satisfaction in this 24 years. I feel I have lived my life with my students, because believing on yourself and we giving you the belief that, believe me, you are the best, is very important. Participate, student. This is my humble request, that please participate. You win or you lose, it's okay, but at least learn to participate. Learn while participating, because when you're participating, you will have so many ways of learning those things. Believe me, students, my every time anywhere I worked, my students used to eat my head. They used to come out with wild ideas. They used to say, ma'am, hamara product is ready, you tell me how do we do the marketing. And I used to just scratch my head, because uh, you know they were such a brilliant ideas that never for any ideas I could say no. I remember I worked with one an idea at Bitspilani, Goa, that was like, they came out at that particular idea 14 years back, that they made a washing machine where you have to put the coins, you put the clothes, your dirty clothes in the washing machine, you go for a shopping, come back, your clothes will be ironed and they will be packed and kept. So you want an emergency, 1 hour, put more money, 2 hours, you put lesser money, 3 hours, you put more lesser money. Brilliant idea. you know I was thinking, yes, I want to go to the mall. I have dirty clothes. Either I sit at home, wash my clothes, or I go to mall, watch a movie, put my clothes in the washing, come back, take the baggage back. Brilliant idea. But how do they market it? That was important, right? So believe on self is very important, students. Participation is very important, and while participating, we learn a lot. And please learn. And if you win, then it is like, wow. It is like, yes, I won. I won among so many people. That's so important. So, any question answer, I have done with my presentation, students. Any question answer, I will be happy to answer you. Sorry.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Any question answer?
Yes, ma'am. I'm student Samuel S. Yoa from BSc CS department.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say
Please.
thank you very much for your presentation. And the short story was a very interesting story because I kind of relate to it in a similar manner. But I just want to ask this question, like I'm a computer science student and
Mm-hmm.
I'm pursuing computer science because I want to use computer science in order to help my people, like the young people within my country. And I'm involved in content creating, like YouTube videos and other things. But most often, like a student, I found myself getting like discouraged, not being able to complete my tasks and other things. So, what can be your advice to me as a computer science student involved with digital marketing? How to be able to expand my business plan.
So, when you have your idea, my only request is that how you put forward your idea, that's so important. So, whatever your idea is, who is your customer for whom you're putting up the idea? That's important for us. So, can you please tell me what is your idea?
Okay, like a scenario right now, there's COVID-19. There's a
Mm-hmm.
COVID-19 going on. So I have this idea, like I create a web page wherein I can
Mm-hmm.
send to my friends or application where people can log in. You can log in, put in your date of birth, your health, how you feeling, like if you
Mm-hmm.
you have headache and other things. So due to that, I can get a record of all the students in my university to know their health issues, so that if we have any problem, like somebody having heart symptoms, then we can be able to trace that within my database. So that's just a scenario. So the point is, how
Okay.
can I be able to improve on that? Most often I find myself, I will start a project, but the project will just, yeah.
I think for that, I really have to sit down with you because, you have done all this. Did you take this particular notes which I'm been talking about? This is how you have to do it. Like, you know, these were the steps that what is your vision, mission, your future plans, how you have to come out with your product, what will be the costing, what will be the pricing, how you have to do the market analysis, who will be your customer, who will be your competitor. Can you do all this? And then can you come back and then I can help you out? Have you ever done the,
Definitely. Definitely,
yeah?
ma'am. Thank you very much. I will do just
It,
that.
yeah, because this will be very important for you. And when you'll be filling up the form in that particular link where it has been mentioned that fill that form, over here, there also you can see there are questions which you have to answer when you will be very clear with this executive summary, right?
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
other question? Any other question? Anyone? Thank you for questioning me, and I love to help you anytime. Please come forward. Any other question?
In case any faculty has doubt, they can also ask.
No, sir. Faculty are so senior by themselves. I'm so sure about it.
No,
But
in
yes,
case if they
please.
have any confusion or any query, they can ask freely. Any faculty member?
But I'll
Because we are
request.
the bridge between the incubation center and the students. Only faculty members are acting as a bridge between incubation center and the student. If the concept
Exactly.
is clear with the faculty, then only you can deliver the same to your students, or you can solve the query of your student. I think it is all clear to the faculties.
So it can be only two things. Either my presentation was that bad that nobody has heard it, or it was very simple that everybody got it.
Hello, madam. Hello.
Yes,
Excuse me, madam.
yes, sir.
Uh, Madam, can we forward this recording to the different students groups? So those who has missed this today's webinar, they can at the free time they can listen this webinar, madam. I think it would
Uh,
be helpful for them.
as you say, sir, as Rahul sir say, Rahul sir, if it has been recorded, if we can send across to the
Yeah,
students.
yeah, recorded,
Yes, ma'am,
madam,
it's
recorded.
recorded.
Hello,
So I
madam.
Okay.
request
Hello.
DA to permit, thereby we can forward to different groups, sir.
Okay, sir, no issue. We will
Right, sir.
take the
Thank,
link from the Rahul Chawla sir and provide it in all the department emails. And from there, you
right, sir.
just share
Thank
with
you,
the
sir.
students.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Right, sir.
Any
Very
other
interesting,
Hel-
madam.
faculty?
Today's webinar was very, very interesting.
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
madam.
Thanks for the
Hello,
motivation. Yes, sir.
hello, madam.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you. Yes, when you spoke about business plan, you didn't talk about like if I have a business idea and I don't have the finance like the funding to form my business idea,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm bringing my business plan to you as an investor. What's the procedure? Because you want to talk about the person having their business idea and how to carry it on. Like if I have a
No.
business plan, but I don't have the
Mm-hmm.
finance to fund it.
Exactly. Students, right now, what we are doing is why I'm here to encourage you for the business plan competition, right? Our first step is that we are looking forward for the different business plans which coming from the different schools, and we want to reward the students. The moment we complete this particular process, then yes, the university is looking forward to select maybe one best or two business plans where they can support with the seed money. But that is the later stage. Right now, over here, we are here only to encourage you to put across your business idea. And because we have the partners from UK and Singapore, maybe if they like your idea, they can be your investors. Why not? At least start putting
Madam,
up your ideas. Yes.
excuse
Tell
me,
me.
excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. What I was saying, I'm not saying like pertaining to the university. I'm talking about me as a person, me as a business owner. If I have my business plan
Mm-hmm.
and not university based, like life wise, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a investor. It's not Kalinga, it's not Singapore, but my personal investor. What's your suggestion? Like, how can I carry it on? Like, how can I be able to talk to my investor in a way that we can follow the right channel?
No, I just want to understand, correct me if I'm right. You say that you have a business plan and
Yes, I
you
don't have
want to,
fundings.
okay, you don't have fundings. How do you go about to get the fundings for your business plan? This is what you want to know?
Yes, how can I go about getting investors to form my business plan?
Excellent. For that, I think we should have another seminar where you have lots of schemes of government as well as you have lots of investors who are coming forward to help the students, right? So you have lot many, but it is only that where you want to start the business. You want to start the business at India or your place or where? Because
No,
it all depends.
it's just a question because I'm learning for lifetime because I'm just learning now. For me, I will go about my life. So whatever it just I'm just asking a question to know about, not
No,
just
this
limited to email.
No, this is what I'm telling you, that you have lots of government schemes which
Okay.
helps the small scale industry, which
Yeah.
helps the startups. You have lots of business corporates who are coming and funding the business plans with taking up some share in their business profits. So you have lots of people, lots of agencies, lots of corporate houses, lots of government funding which are being there. only it all depends upon which place, which is your location where you're looking forward for. It depends upon the place, the state government, somewhere the state government is active, somewhere the state government is not active, somewhere one country is active, maybe another country is not active. So it all depends upon where you want to start the business, right? According to that, I can definitely share you that who are the people who are willing to become the investors in the new business plans. I
Thank you,
hope I
ma'am.
have answered you.
Definitely. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. It's my duty.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Good
I can
evening,
hear
ma'am.
you.
The session was really informative.
Thank
Ma'am, I
you.
would like to ask, is there any format for submitting the business proposal for students?
Yes, yes, it has, ma'am. It is there when you click the link over there in the creative, you have a format over there only. So they have to fill that particular form in that particular format, and all the business plan, everything is been there, ma'am. Beautifully made form is there in that particular link, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Request you to kindly share that creative and link once again, ma'am.
I will do that, ma'am. Immediately I'll do that. I share it in the campus group again?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, pleasure. Ma'am, this is the poster. I will be sharing it again.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Rahul sir, I'm on time. Any other question coming up? I love to answer. Any other questions, students?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I have a doubt regards to this business plans. Can I ask you?
Please.
Ma'am, actually, I was thinking of this question since long because many business plans hits me or many of my friends, but they are not able to execute them. Like we are not able to understand how to handle it or how to decide whether this one is correct or the other one is correct. And if anyone decides and move on with that plan, then if they get rejected, they are like so much demotivated that they don't able to understand what to do next. So please help me with that.
Beta, this is what I always told you, that don't love your product, love your customer. Many a times what happen is we have one idea and we stuck with that. We always say, no, this idea is brilliant. Don't do that. There are always the problems. Every day we have the new problem. Every day we have the new problem. Honestly, I'm telling you, uh, even to take this particular session, me and Rahul Chavra sir was been in a real bad situation yesterday night because he says, ma'am, your laptop is outdated now. And I was like, oh my God. And if I'm just managing my son's iPad, I'm unable to do that. Now, this is a problem, and maybe you as a youth can just see the solution. Okay, now it is an online classrooms, online webinars. Okay, my professors are getting older, they should be given a proper training in that, their laptop should be updated. Now this is a new idea. You get my point. I want
Yes,
to
ma'am.
tell you, I want to tell you that every day we are facing the problems, right? Everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
So just check it out where, when customer is having a problems and what solution you can give it to them. The plan can be small, the plan can be big. Don't get demotivated with it. Think about me as a teacher. I get so many students. I get hundreds of students. 20 will say, oh, hopeless. 10 will say, wow. 1 will say, you made my life. That 1 and those 10 are so very important. Those 20, the critics are also very important because they help me to improve. But should
Yes,
I
ma'am.
get demotivated with that? No, I should not.
No.
Right? So never
Yes,
get
ma'am.
demotivated, beta. If you are having ideas, then believe me, you are such a creative person. Never give up your ideas. That's so
Yes,
important,
ma'am.
right?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. It was really great listening to you. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Any other questions? I would request all the teachers, all the heads to help their students and make this business plan a very successful competition where all the students can participate. And students, me and Komal ma'am, the numbers are being given. We all are there for you all. You are free to call us, you are free to mail us, and we'll be happy to help you all. Can we end up the meeting here or any other question coming up?